Well, all of a sudden I went dark. Hello, hello. Oh, wait a minute. All right, there. Hello, Ray. Hello, Brittany and Troy. Thank you for being here. You guys are showing up early. It has been a day. And I'm working on this lighting issue, so forgive me if it looks really dark. We can hear you. Great. That's a good thing. Actually, let me put this one on. I am trying to work on the lighting. Obviously, I'm in a new place. This lamp doesn't turn on because I'm out of plugs. So, how is everybody's day going? Mine has been terribly busy. All right, let's see. Let me see if, because it was light out when I started the camera and it went dark. Just give me a second. Let's see if this will change it. I don't know. All right, that didn't really help either. All right. Yeah, it's really weird. All right, well, I guess it's just going to be dark. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm not as dark as what it looks like in my side. So it says we have 5 watching. So if you are comfortable with saying hello, jump in and say hello. I do have my second monitor set up. So I do plan on doing Nancy. Welcome, Nancy. I'm so glad you're here. I do plan on doing trivia if anybody is new that is lurking in the background. We do Tuesday trivia. Mine was going good until my video software shut down and could not find the backup. I did finally find the backup safe and sound. Well, I am glad for that. I am glad that you found your backup. I tell you what, with my older computer, I know yours is older, Ray, but mine is old and the memory is not that good. My editing software will crash my computer. Well, it'll crash the software and it will shut down. And I have a heart attack every time. So I can relate. But anyways, so as you notice, I'm not in my van. I'm at my parents'. Today is my day to not watch, but take care of my parents. So I get to hang out with my parents tonight. My mom is resting comfortably right now, and my dad is busy doing puzzles, his favorite thing. So, I plan on doing some trivia. I'm going to let some people trickle in here. I see that we have 7 people watching. So if you're lurking, hi, welcome, or welcome back. And I don't know, maybe it's my glasses. I don't know. But on my end, I look really dark. And Nomad Deluxe, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Really appreciate you're here. And yes, Grandpa did go to get more puzzles today. And he went to Arby's. So everybody was happy to see him back at Arby's. They were pretty shocked that he was walking in. So he was happy that everybody was excited that he was back. That made him feel good. You're going to be a Hoosier again on September 1? What is that, Nancy? And this road here is quite busy, so you are just a bit dark face. Still can see you. Oh, an Indiana nickname. Okay. Well, I'm not from Indiana, so I don't know. And I feel like I have a piece of hair on my glasses. So I'm hoping once the sun... You're moving to Indiana? Are you moving to the south part of Indiana or the north part? How exciting. Hopefully it's a good move. My youngest daughter just moved into she was running a townhouse, and now she's moved into renting a whole house. So she now has to shovel the sidewalk and shovel the driveway and cut the grass, which all my kids did that when they were younger too. Dirk! Welcome, Dirk. How are you and the family doing? I was up in Grand Rapids last weekend and I thought about you. Southeast of Indianapolis. Oh. That is really close. Well, not really close, but could be close to Brittany. So. Alrighty. Awesome. I'm so glad to see so many people here. I love it. I love it. So, how did everybody's weekend go? My weekend was so busy, but I got a lot of things accomplished. I helped my daughter finish painting her bedroom, helped her get moved into her new place. And let me tell you, helping somebody move, I realize how old I'm getting and how my body does not like um does not like heavy lifting. But I am still recuperating, but I'm doing okay. Did some walking, got some good exercise, and I did quite a few projects in my van. One of the things that I've been wanting to do is like really pull everything out of my van and clean it from the top to the bottom. Top to bottom. And I did that. I pulled everything out, sorted a bunch of stuff, and I actually donated pretty much a whole garbage sack full of just different random stuff to a thrift store. That always makes me feel good when I can get rid of my stuff and give it to somebody else so that they can use it. If I haven't been using it, somebody else needs to. Nice. A cruise. I have never been on a cruise. One day maybe. But right now, I have no time for a cruise. But I would like to go on to a cruise one time. How long was your cruise, Dirk? And yes, the pain is real. I hate that's probably the worst thing about getting old is the pain. So, let's see. And then after cleaning out, oh, yes, Nancy. Yes. Totally, that is one of the things that's on my bucket list. As an Alaskan cruise and a Norwegian cruise and I don't know. There's just so many things on my bucket list. It is crazy of how many different things that I want to try. Um, but let's see. So I got rid of some things. I also did a bunch of projects, made some more storage in my van, which anybody living in a van or does van living or camping in a van knows. Space is limited, and when you can make more storage or make the storage work better or more convenient or find a place for them and make it convenient to use, it is so nice. And I did that. I actually did a lot of projects. So I'm very happy with the projects that I got done in my van. And then this weekend, my brakes started grinding. So coming up weekend, I need to do my front brake pads, rotors, and I probably will do the calipers just because if I got it tore apart. And it's got 144,000 miles onto it. I feel like just replacing both calipers. That way they don't stick. I don't have to deal with them. And they'll go for another 100,000 miles easily, if not two, because I will run this van into the ground. So next weekend, that's what I'll be doing, is a brake job on my van. Lots of dreaming. Oh, Dramamine. Oh, you get motion sick. Um, did an Alaskan cruise of 6 days. Kathy and the kids loved it. This is my second cruise. First one, bad, seasick. This one was very nice, very smooth. 4 days. Oh, nice. Dramamine slept most of the Alaskan cruise. Oh, dang. Um, yeah, that would be my worry. I've never been on a cruise ship, so I don't know about the motion sickness. I guess it depends on how rough the seas are. I know I went on a fishing excursion, and that was terrible. It was absolutely terrifying. All my kids and I all got sick, and it was so rough and choppy. I really wish we didn't do that. Is your rig a Dodge rig? No, my rig is a Chevy Express high top, and it's just the 1500, so it's the short wheelbase. So it fits in every car parking spot. All right, let me see if we can adjust. I don't know. I thought maybe if I could adjust the camera, it would make it brighter, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem, whether I do lights or not, it doesn't seem to help. But not parking garages. Yeah, no, not with the roof rack onto it. I have to make sure that I have at least 9.5 feet. So, or 9 feet. I cannot go anything lower than 9 feet. So, I have to always be careful at drive-throughs and parking garages. Can't do. And yeah, other than that, let's see. M25 is fast approaching, guys. I am getting excited for that. Fingers crossed, I'm still planning on going. I have to make my final payment to the campground. So that'll be good. And then let me think. What else? I got two shirts that I'm gonna tie dye. So I'm ready for M25. So yeah. Oh. Oh, sorry guys. I'm trying these little lights, but it's not doing good. So eventually when this gets darker, these lights will hopefully be better. But I have to sit like this. I mean, this whole room is nothing but windows. But I have to sit like this because that way I can see my mom, who is laying in bed. So I have to keep an eye on her, and I have to keep an eye on my dad. So I'm sitting in a position that I can see them, and I've makeshift a desk with raising my laptop up with puzzles because my dad has so many. So Hopper is, I think Hopper is in my dad's bed. She got pissed at me because she wanted to go outside at like 6 o'clock, and I told her nope. And then I went to look out the window or out the door, and I opened up just the first door because there's like a glass door for like a screen door, and I wouldn't let her out. So that really made her mad. She meowed at me and ran away. So I'm sure she probably didn't say nothing really nice to me in cat language, but that's okay. And then, so she is probably hiding in my dad's room. Oh, another fun little thing I did Monday, I signed up for a class, and the class was at a restaurant, so I went to the class, but the class was canceled, or went virtual because the restaurant was closed. And there was two other people there for that class, and we ended up getting talking. And one was from Australia, which was amazing to talk to because she used to drive. Her and her husband want to take a sabbatical from Australia in Australia and live for a whole year touring around Australia in a van. And I was like, yes. And they own a van in Australia, and they've done lots of camping. At least that's what I remember. I think she did, or she was planning on doing a lot of camping in Australia. So I got to meet her. That was really cool. And then I met another YouTuber that is just starting out. And I'm going to have to put her link on the screen, or not on the screen, but I'm going to post it on my post, my community post. She is from Uganda, South Africa, and she's a studying abroad student, and she is talking and doing a YouTube channel all about her experience of being over here and how she got here and all the different things. I did go watch one of her videos. I love listening to people with different accents, so that was really cool. And they were super fun to get to know. And hopefully, class in 2 weeks, I'll get to see them again. So that was pretty fun. We actually went and had a drink instead of going to class. So that was good. So if they end up coming onto my live or watching this, shout out to my new friends from Australia and Uganda. And let's see. So, who's ready for trivia? I know that this screen is driving me nuts, and I've got this light, and it's not doing much good. I notice I'm getting darker and darker, and I try to adjust, but I think it's because the window is behind me. I guess I'm just going to be an eerie looking person tonight. All right. My list of things just to do just keep getting longer. Yeah, my pages are like, I haven't counted them in a long time, but I would imagine, last time I counted, there was 9 pages of things that I want to go see and do. So, all right. Mom is sleeping. Let's see, get my mouse to wake up here. And I don't think that my oh, excuse me. All right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you so much. You know what, guys? I have another thing. Hello! How are you guys doing tonight? All right. We are just getting ready to do trivia, and I'm trying to figure out this new. So everybody that has been here, and I've been having issues with live streaming, and my mic's going out, and all the trouble that I've had. I think it's because my laptop is older, and the RAM and the storage is just not enough to handle OBS. And then with me having a second monitor, my mics, my camera, and everything. With all that said, I think that's too much on my laptop, so I think it was freezing. And you know what, guys? Give me a minute. I have an idea for lighting. Let me try something. See what I can break here. Hi, maybe that works. I'm rearranging my parents' house. There we go. That's a little bit better, maybe. But I lost my train of thought. Totally lost it. Anyways, let's do some trivia. I kind of brightened it up. Hey, Jim and Michelle, thanks for joining. Well, you missed me being pretty much in the dark. You just missed all the crap that I've done, or all the stuff I've done to my van and my weekend. And I'm taking care of my parents today. So I'm in the house, and I'm sitting in a position where I can see my mom in case she needs me, or my dad. And we're getting ready to do trivia. So, Phil! Awesome! Amazon delivery to drop. Well, hi! Hi, Phil! Welcome! So, true or false? In Switzerland, wild camping is generally legal above the tree lines. It's very possible. Also, if your fans building a plant, your laptop getting a bit warm with 2 monitors. Yes, that's what I was saying. So I think I'm overworking my laptop, so I need to invest in a bigger, better one, but that's going to be down the road. And let's see. We've got true. We got true. We got tree. We got true. We got true. We got true. So, and I know that OBS is a very um, taxing um, software on your computer. So I need to upgrade my laptop, really what it boils down to. So I have switched to, obviously you can see the icon right there. It says StreamYard, so I'm back to StreamYard. I'm only doing the free because they're too expensive. So I will be doing StreamYard until I figure out a couple things. I may try to do some tinkering with my software and stuff, see if I can get my computer to be running a little bit better, but we'll see. Brittany, I have started to look at that one that you sent me, but I didn't dive too much into it. I've been too busy with my building out the library and working on my van and all that kind of stuff. So, yes, my two sisters, so to speak, they will be here and will be able to cover me while I'm at M25. So, and actually, I've taken the whole week off so that I can travel right before M25. So, I plan on making a bunch of content before M25. And I also, too, want to do some more rigs on M25. So anybody going that has a rig that wouldn't mind me doing a tour like I have on my channel, I am very eager to go through somebody's vehicle and showcase it on my channel. It's probably one of the favorite things I love to do. Um, as Jim and Michelle can contest, I did a tour of their Airstream. And if you guys ever want to see a beautiful Airstream, I mean, that was the first Airstream I was in, so I have nothing to reference it to, but the way that Michelle makes it so home feeling, it's wonderful. So their Airstream was one of them that I did at M25, and that's in my tours, so you can go check that out. Um, it was a fun tour to do too, and I enjoy talking to people about their rigs. So, oh, and Troy's van is on my rig on my case too, or on my playlist. So, yeah, I enjoy doing the rig tours. So anybody seeing this on the replay or anybody going to M25 and wants me to do a tour of their vehicle, last time, Dirk, I heard he was doing some different hours at his work, and he was at some event in Grand Rapids this weekend. So that's what I've heard. But I know that Ray and Nancy follow him a lot more than I do because I haven't been on YouTube in a while. A few here and there, quick in and out. But as far as I know, that's what I know about Captain Scrapper. Jack. Captain Jack Scrapper. Anyways, back to the answer. All right. And I think we might get interrupted from my dad here in a minute. Hang on. When he comes, I'll let you know. But I think he's done with his puzzle. So, true or false, in Switzerland, wild camping is generally legal above the tree line. And the answer is it is true, but not in protected areas. So there are protected areas, and you're not allowed to camp. You do an excellent interview, Suzy. Aw, thank you, Michelle. Not lately, Dirk, about Jack. I'll keep texting him. Jack is trying to do Saturday lives. Wednesdays are kind of on hold unless time permits. Yeah, I hear he's working some crazy hours. So every time my dad gets done with the puzzle, he likes to have me look at it and he tells me about it. So we might get a little interrupted because he doesn't understand what my lives are. He thinks my lives are just me talking to people in Texas. So it's kind of interesting. But all right, let's get on to another trivia question. All right. All right. No, I'm not getting in between all that. True or false? Route 66 runs through 8 U.S. states. We got true. That's another thing on my bucket list. I want to go from start to finish on Route 66. And I want to stop at like all the different quirky little roadside attractions. I don't know. It's weird, but then again, I'm weird, so it's all good. We got true, we got true, we got true, we got true, and we got true. And we got true. I'm glad that my dad is getting back into puzzles. There for a while, he wasn't doing the puzzles, and it was getting pretty bad. So, okay. And the answer is true. Everyone got that right. Yay. I wish we had the emojis on here. I was kind of bummed that I couldn't go to OBS and still have the emojis running through here. But it's better that you guys hear me, I guess. So, all right. Drop that. Okay. True or false? Route 66 was the first fully paved highway in the U.S. So glad it gives him something to do and feels accomplished. Yes. And he loves to go and trade them. He goes to this church and they have like thousands of puzzles, all on these bookshelves, on tables, and you can go free of charge and you can exchange puzzles. So, and he really enjoys going and talking to them and looking through the puzzles, and it makes him feel good when he flips it over and sees his initials onto it, because he marks everyone with his initial and what month and year he's done it. So, still got hearts. Yes, Nancy, you are absolutely correct. We got true, we got false, we got false, we got true, we got false, and we got false. Can you guys hear my mom and dad's TV? I didn't even think about you guys being able to hear their TV. They have it on so flipping high. Oh, it is crazy. Like, I feel like my eardrums are busting. No on the TV. Okay. Yeah, he used to do 1,000 pieces. Now he does anywhere from 750 to 500. And they have all kinds of different puzzles. They have like different shaped ones. They have 1,000. They have some 2,000s. They have 300s, 700s, or 750s and 550s. And they do a really great job of organizing them. So they'll put all the thousands together, all the 300s. And so he just knows where to go for the 500s. And so, and it's all free. It's super nice. No on the TV. Good. All right. I think everybody answered that. And the answer is false. It, though it is one of the most famous ones, it was not one of the first. All right, next trivia question. True or false, the song Get Your Kicks On Route 66 was written in the 1940s? So I may have to go in the house here in a minute, but I don't know. I got false. We got false. We got false. I guess true. True, I don't know. We got true. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard it. Like, just saying it. It sounds familiar, but I can't play it in my head. And I know a lot of songs. So I'll have to Google that later and see if I know it. Robert! Welcome, Robert. So glad you're here. Yes, my dad has been always very active in chess and very things that keep his brain going. And so there for a while my mom was in the hospital, he didn't want to do any of the puzzles, but he is now back on it. So that's good. Let's see. Not sure. True? Robert says true. And the answer is True by Bobby Trout in 1946. All right. So. All right. Looks like she's still sleeping, so we're good. Next question. Uh-oh, what happened here? Whoop. You don't remember that year? True or false? Route 66 passes through Texas. Brittany, I wonder why you don't remember that year. Really? You goof. You know, Brittany, I'll definitely bring the tent to M25, but you may be able to sleep in the front of the van. So I'll have to check that out. But that might be another possibility too. So just mentally note that, and we'll talk about that in our next conversation. I thought it would be a 50s song. We've got true, 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 I don't know. We got false, we got true, we got true. I recently discovered Sun Won't Shine Anymore by the Walker Brothers, tracks from the 60s in a YouTube with killer sound and vocals. I love that song. That song is pretty cool. I know that song. All done, Dad? Awesome. When I get done with my live stream, I'll come and look at it, okay? I don't think you heard me. This is where I talk about. Okay, what, Dad? Hang on a second. He can't hear me. Dad, when I get done with my live stream, I'll talk, okay? And I'll look at your puzzle, okay? But I'm on the computer right now, okay?
You just want an answer. I'm not asking anything money right now.
All right, I'll look at it.
But we'll talk about that later.
Okay, Dad.
This I have to pay myself. Either
Oh. Hang on 1 second, guys.
210 and 130. That's $340. That's to Diane a day. Now normally I split this.
Yes.
And then split that.
Yes. That's Dad. Yes, you still split it. But Dad, I'm on the computer.
This we have talked about.
Yeah, he's not understanding me. Okay. Anyways.
They want me to take the
Sorry. Sorry. He's not getting it. So. All right. And so, to the answer, true or false, Route 66 passes through Texas. And the answer is true. It passes through Texas. All right, let me see if I can. All right, there. Let me move this lamp back before I break it. Come along while I rearrange my parents' house. Oh, my mom has very high-end stuff, and I'm always afraid of breaking it. So, anyways, all right. Oh, I am so clumsy with everything, anyways, as it is. So, let's get rid of these. Well, we've got just a few more Route 66, so let's just finish them up, and then we'll be done with them trivia questions altogether. It is a very pretty lamp. It actually has like flowers smashed in between the glass. It is very pretty. Let me see if I can bring the... All right, hang on here. I don't know if I can get it to really... But yeah, it's really pretty. And I think that just made it worse. But anyways, these are actually like flowers smashed in between the glass. It's really pretty. My mom has really good taste. So she has a lot of them lamps, the Tiffany lamps around here. So, anyways. All right. True or false? Route 66 is entirely. Oh my goodness. What did I just do? True or false? Route 66 is entirely in the northern U.S. We got false, 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 false. Ivan! Oh no, you slept through your alarm. You must have needed the sleep. Welcome, Ivan. Yeah, my mom has another one over there. She has them throughout the house, and I'm always so afraid of breaking them because I am so clumsy. Like, yeah. That's another reason why I have a DIY van, because if I break something, I know how to fix it, and that's okay. But yeah, she has a lot of Tiffany. And we got faults. Ivan, I am so glad that you made it. So, question is, Route 66 is entirely in the northern U.S. And I'm pretty sure just about everybody has answered it. And Ivan, just to catch you, won't be able to sleep. Uh-oh. Just to catch you up on a little speed, I am here with my mom and dad, obviously not in the van. So if I keep staring off, that's because I am looking at my mom, just checking on her, making sure she doesn't wave at me because she needs something. But she seems to be sleeping in bed right now, very comfortable. So, and my dad is doing a puzzle, so I'm watching, keeping an eye on both of them. But I'm sorry you won't be able to sleep. Go exercise a lot. Wear yourself back out. Anyways, so the answer is, because I think everybody has answered it, it is false. It runs through the mid and southern states because it's staying out of the snow. Well, most of it does, I should say. I think there's some parts that does get snow, but all right, hold on a second. You doing okay? All right. That's a pretty puzzle, Dad.
Yep.
You got that one done pretty fast.
Yep.
All right. I'm back. All right.
A lot of people.
I shouldn't have said anything to him.
People, trucks.
All right. Let's see. Next question is true or false? Route 66 is a major route for migrants heading west during the Dust Bowl. We got false. We got true. Uh-oh, got 1 for 1. We got true. Oh, they're coming in now. Yeah, Ivan, I'm going to start with just Tuesdays for right now. We'll see where we go. True. 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 Or false. She's OP. It is great to be back with you guys. I really do enjoy. I just was not in a good headspace to be on. You guys did not want to deal with me. So, true. I was a complete mess for a while. I'm still a mess, but I'm able to get some breathing air. So, I think everybody answered. Oh, true. So the answer is true. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I still have lots of bad days and lots of bad hours, but I'm just learning that I have to keep my mind busy, otherwise I'm gonna stay in a dark spot. And I can't be in a dark spot. There's not a day that I don't think about him and love him and miss the crap out of him. I'm getting a lot of good traction on his library. I cut out a bunch of pieces today. So I've got, I think, 2 more pieces to cut out, and then I will be putting his library together, and then we'll be painting it, sanding it, the whole 9 yards. So I'm liking that. I yeah, I think it will be a great way to honor him in the way that is just a way that he would love it, I think. Fairy dust. Hi. Hey, I forgot to drop by. I was over at Angie's and Rick's. Ah, the gypsy, which means that's Tammy and maybe Jeff. Well, his favorite colors were orange and blue, so I'm pretty sure that we will have some orange and blue on it. Um, we are gonna try to do some like bubble shapes on it or bubble paint. My daughter is talking about a technique that I'm not familiar with, so I don't know exactly what that means, but also too, I think we're gonna draw like some bubbles onto it because he loved bubbles. So that is kind of the way we're going. But yeah, I'm excited to get that done and get that out at his gravesite. So, let's see, what else? Brene. So Brene and Tammy and Jeff, just so you know, if I'm looking in here, it's because I am taking care of my parents tonight. And so I keep an eye on my dad and my mom. They're just right inside the door here. So, yeah. All right. Let's get to another. And here is another way that I thought about honoring. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, his birthday and a way that I can honor him and kind of create a positive memory in his life for every year on his birthday. And I think I'm going to start a tradition with me is that so his birthday was in February or is in February. So on his birthday, I'm going to try to do acts of kindness in honor of him on his birthday or throughout the week of his birthday just to honor him. Um, so I think that is a tradition that I will be starting come 2026 in just a way to honor him. And so for every year that he gets older, I will do an act of kindness that many times because he was that kid that would go out of his way to friend somebody or to be nice to somebody. Even a kid that was mean to him, he still wanted to go play with that kid. He just had a great heart. So I think that is a way to carry on his memory. So that's what I'm going to be doing for his birthday from here on out. Just a way to honor him. All right, let's get into trivia again. All right. True or false? Route 66 ends at the Santa Monica Pier. True, 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 true. Thank you, Michelle and Jim. True, true, true. True. And the answer, because I think everybody has answered it, is true. All right. So we are done with the Route 66 questions. So let's get rid of all these. Boom! It was kind of fun to do all them 66. Oh, that would be cool. Hang on a second. I have to go check on my mom. Hang on. Okay, Mom? Still? Hang on. I'll have to get you up and change the sheet. All right. Hang on. All right. All right. Hang on a second. Hang on, Mom. For right now. Here, let's put this here. Okay, give me about 10 minutes, and we'll take care of this, okay? Just hold this right here. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys. Maybe you could build a little box and put some small bottles of bubbles for kids to play with while they visit. Ray, I plan on leaving little things. It's going to have a shelf. So I am, in the summertime, I will be putting bubbles in it for people to blow bubbles while they're there visiting him. So I do plan on doing that, Ray, because he did love bubbles. At the funeral, we did blow bubbles at the gravesite, and as he was going into the car, the hearse, as they were loading him up, we blew bubbles as they wheeled him out to the hearse. So bubbles has been very incorporated in that. Hi, Jeff. I am probably going to have to get off because I have to go do a couple things for my mom, and I have to get her ready for bed now. So I do plan on going live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So Ray, no more sleeping through your alarms. No, or not Ray. Sorry, Ivan. Sorry. Ray, I seen your name and I said Ray instead of Ivan. So sorry. But yeah, I have to go. So I greatly appreciate you all being here. I will be on every Tuesday now at 8 p.m. Right now, that's kind of the schedule that I can fit it into. So I really appreciate everybody being here and all the prayers and all the thoughts that you guys have been sending me. And I am so thankful for how much you guys have been watching my channel, making comments and everything. Uh-oh. Come here. You gonna say goodnight to everybody? Look at it. Well, let's turn this off. Say hi. Yeah, you're not gonna be in the camera. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for being here, and thank you for being so active on my channel, guys. I love you all, and have a good night. Be safe, and I will see you next Tuesday. Say good night, Hopper. Say night night. Nope, she ain't happening. All right, good night, guys. You want to go to your little condo?